The neuroscience major is housed within the Department of Psychology, but it is a separate major. And the really nice thing about the neuroscience major is that it's an interdisciplinary major, so it really allows students to sort of get this overview that really takes on that liberal arts perspective, to be able to look at the brain and behavior from a variety of different fields. So students will take classes in psychology, biology, philosophy, and will also have the potential to take classes in religion and the other fields, to be able to sort of see how each of these different disciplines is really looking at neuroscience and looking at the brain.
I have the personality that I like variety, and instead of sitting in all psych classes, I was able to take a couple biochemistry, and then adding my biochemistry minor. Also, I took biochemistry and a couple genetics and other bio classes as well.
The first class that made me realize I'm actually becoming a neuroscientist, or becoming somebody who's a neuroscience major, was Learning Lab. When I took Learning Lab with Dr. Stow, it was my first experience with the chicks in the chick lab, and just understanding the different kinds of conditionings, and just, it was very behavioral, but it was really interesting, and just drew me into the major.
Both in psychology and neuroscience, students have a lot of opportunity here for experiential learning. That's a really important thing that we value, that just by going to class, that teaches you a small amount, but now you need to actually go on and apply it to the real world. So we do that especially in one area, is by having students do research.
Research is the one thing that I genuinely love, and it's fun to think about a question and try and figure out what all the possibilities are with it, and further, what known database we have.
I was looking at perspective memory and how that changes with age, and then how the different age groups view their own memory. And I'm just interested to see how that changes and how their views affect their memory performance on perspective memory. I was able to present the project that I worked on with Dr. Quartz through supervised research at the Society for Neuroscience conference in Chicago in October of 2015, and that was an amazing experience. It's an international conference, so there was different grad schools there I got to meet and talk with, and there was just so many different presentations, and then I was able to do my own poster presentation.
The best thing about it, honestly, in my opinion, is the fact that the psych department is just a family, and that was one thing that I kind of made as a goal for myself whenever I added the neuroscience major. Was I wanted to become part of this family. The greatest thing ever is being able to walk through the hallways here and know every professor, and have meaningful conversations, and whether it's about your research or not, it's fun.